Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 39 of the New Orleans Pelicans MyLeague series here on NBA 2K20. Pelicans traveled to the Chase Center tonight to battle the 8 and 9 Golden State Warriors, who are rocking their classic San Francisco Warriors jerseys tonight, while we're looking to make a statement, in our statement uniforms. Haha, hope you got that joke. Anyway, make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you want some more franchise content. You'll definitely hear more jokes like that as we are on the road to 100 subscribers. So, Golden State season not looking good so far. They sit at 8 and 9. One of what analysts thought at the beginning of the year would be one of the top teams in the West, challenge potentially the Lakers for a spot in the conference finals and NBA finals, as we take a what their lineup looks like. Stephen Curry, D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, Omari Spellman, and Kevon Looney. One person who I'll get to in a second who you don't see is Draymond Green, who is out with an injury. But obviously they still have Steph Curry and co on the squad. Steph Curry leads all the NBA in points per game. You saw there 37 points per game. He was off to a hot start last year. He's off to a hot start this year. But a little later into the game, it's a 6-5 game here for the Warriors. Klay Thompson drives and gets swatted away. Good defense by Zion. Now run up the court, lob city to Zion. Reverse two-hand jam. This is what we've come accustomed to seeing. Cole Anthony to Zion Williamson on the fast break. Pelicans up 7-6 now. Golden State Warriors, they're very talented in the backcourt. Their front court leaves a lot to be desired. We saw Omari Spellman and Kevon Looney starting tonight. So I think Pelicans' key to victory tonight, if they can use Zion in the low post, maximize his strength, I think they have a great chance of taking this game. We'll see what happens. Porter Jr. is isolating left side, drives past his man, tries to go up with the left hand, can't get it to go. And that's a rebound. Spellman. Curry's going to push the pace, obviously, on the other end. Drive past Anthony. Floater gets it to go. Good point. Scoring by Curry. This is why he is averaging 37 points per game and 38.5 points per game at home. Chef Curry, the two-time MVP, is on fire. Here is the aforementioned Zion. He's left. He's being guarded by Kevon Looney in isolation. But it looks like they're going to try to get it to Anthony, who's on the post. A little bit of reverse of roles. Cole Anthony's going to get up. He's going to miss. He's going to get his rebound. He's going to dish it out to Zion. So he's not going to go up with it. Porter Jr. now on the block. Zion swinging it around to Ingram. They only got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Zion's posted up deep in the paint. He's going to try to fade to his left. He's going to get it to go. Good offensive bucket by Zion Williamson as he gets that one to go. Also, let me know what you guys think in the comments below of the statement uniforms. This is the second time, that we've seen them. I think they look pretty clean. I found them in the 2K, download design, and I'm just gonna roll with it for our statements this year. So let me know what you think of that. As Stephen Curry knocks out a long-range shot thanks to the assist by D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell. A lot of people remember last year when the Warriors traded for D'Angelo Russell. They thought he was just gonna be some trade bait, But looks like D'Angelo Russell has really stuck around here in Golden State, been a phenomenal shooting guard, number 2, and it looks like Klay's been pretty solid running the 3. So we had the Splash Brothers out in Golden State. Maybe we need to find a new triple nickname for Russell, Thompson, and Curry. Also put that in the comment section to go. See if you have any creative nicknames for the 3 of them. Speaking of Russell, he's at the top of the key, still being guarded by Holiday. Clock winding down. He's going to miss that 3. Rebound, Jrue Holiday. Pelicans going to push it up. Cole Anthony's in the paint. Swings it out to Ingram, the big money man. We saw had a good game last time out. Here's Anthony on the right side. Top of the key, Ingram. Porter Jr. isolated on the left. Looks like they want to get Porter Jr. a lot into this offense. He's going to end up taking a long-range 2. He's going to miss. And I don't know how I think about that. Jason Kidd seems to really like Porter Jr. with the ball in his hands, but I think Ingram would be a better job, as that's Klay Thompson knocking down a 3. And as you can see, his numbers shooting a lot better in losses for some reason. So maybe that's a good thing that he's starting to get fired up, because it seems like Warriors seem to lose when he does. That's a good offensive rebound by Zion. Pelicans going to reset here. Top of the key, 6 seconds to go, though, running short on time. Holiday's going to get a screen from Porter Jr., and he's going to get swatted in the paint, absolutely denied. As now here comes Klay Thompson on the other end. You got to stick with him. He's going to draw Ingram in this matchup, which is going to be a very intriguing matchup to watch. Spellman on the low posting is Holiday. That's a mismatch, and Holiday is going to hack him and go to the line. But that's going to draw us to the end of the first quarter. Golden State up by 3 in this one, 25-22, as they have shot lights out in this one. So let's see if the Pelicans can bounce back in the second quarter. We're back here, 9:43 to go in the second quarter. Warriors still up by 4. As we see some of the second shooters coming. You see Vernon Carey on the floor for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes has been running the backup center, but Carey's back in the rotation thanks to an underwhelming performance by Hayes. Here's Matthew Dellavedova, one of the Warriors pickups, and he knocks down a long-range 2 as time is expiring. Golden State public enemy number 1 in 2015's finals is now rocking the blue and yellow for Golden State this season. Here is Carey down the post. He's backing down Zeller. Look at that strength by Carey, and he's going to get fouled and 1. Vernon Carey will go to the line as the rookie out of Duke, showing that he's got some skills, making the most of his minutes. He's getting fired up, guys. Let's see if he can knock down the three-point play and bring it to within 3. Vernon Carey is not going to be able to, unfortunately. He does miss the free throw, but also a very impressive bucket by Carey. Now Dellavedova drawing Cole Anthony right now. As good defense by Ingram, recognizing the ball was loose on the back end. Here's Carey, though, on the transition, throws it down. Zion with the assist, and that's Duke to Duke action there. Bang, throwing it down. If you start off with Ingram, that was Duke to Duke to Duke. So plenty of Duke representation on this Pelican squad. See if Golden State can kind of shut down this run by the Pelicans. That's a good drive by Russell. Unfortunately, he's going to miss the floater. And now Holiday with the rebound is going to push the pace. He's going to give it up to Carey. He's going to swing it over to Ingram. Carey was open in the paint. They're not going to dish it to him. Instead, they're going to dish it to Zion. He's going to fade outside. So back to the top of the key. Now they got Carey isolated. They're going to draw a double team. Try to swing it around, find the open man. Good defense, though, by Golden State to double them up and get back to their men. That's going to force a shot miss by Holiday. As now Golden State up by 2. Matthew Dellavedova just going to drive. And he's going to pull it back a little bit. Looks like he's still trying to work on the rookie. And he's going to go to his left. Good defense, though, by Zion. He ran right into Williamson. And now here's Holiday throwing it up to Carey, who's going to throw it down. Vernon Carey Jr. is throwing it down. One-hand jam. And he is making the most of his minutes, showing that he deserves this opportunity to be the backup center here in New Orleans. Thompson going to fire a 3 from the right side. He's going to brick it. Rebound Ingram. Now here come the Pelicans pushing the pace once more. Can they take the lead? Going to slow it down a little bit. Looks like they're going to set up for a play. Ingram's at the top of the key. So he's going to get a screen left from Zion. Drive to his left. That's traffic. He's going to lose the ball. Too many bodies over there. Brandon Ingram had 15 points last time out in the win against the Clippers. So not scoring, I think, as much as he should considering what he's being paid. I do think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. But overall, Ingram has played very good defensively. As here comes the drive by the Pelicans. Still a tie ball game, 30-30 with 7 minutes to go. Ingram's going to drive, dish it to Zion. He's going to get underneath, get fouled, and 1. Zion Williamson goes to the line. But we're going to fast forward a little bit later in the second quarter. It's now a 2-point game for Golden State. Backups coming in for the Pelicans. Jeff Teague, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Michael Porter Jr., Zion, and Mitchell Robinson on the floor. One name you won't see, but hold up. That is an and 1 bucket for Michael Porter Jr. with the left hand. Good play by Porter Jr. Now see if he can actually capitalize on this one. He will. So now the Pelicans have the lead 41-40 here. 3:45 to go in the second. Well, I was going to say, one name you won't see in the lineup for the Pelicans today is J.J. Redick. He's getting the day off thanks to some load management. So the Warriors, they don't have Draymond Green. The Pelicans don't have J.J. Redick. As both teams trying to just roll with what they got. That's a 3 by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's going to miss. He has really dropped his minutes thanks to the pickup of Cole Anthony and Jeff Teague. And he's going to draw a foul and 1 on D'Angelo Russell. He will go to the line now for a chance for a 3-point play. Alexander-Walker, rookie last year, played about 2 games before suffering a broken leg and missed basically all of the 2019-2020 season. He's back here, and he really only gets time when J.J. Redick needs a day off. But so Nickeil Alexander-Walker kind of falling out of favor just thanks to the influx of new guard talent, as that's Jeff Teague trying to drive on Looney. He would draw the foul, so now Jeff Teague will go to the line. But yeah, Nickeil Alexander-Walker just kind of a role player now. We'll see what he fits into this, see if he can progress. He is still only a second-year player, so he has some time to improve. As we see Cody Zeller checking in for the Golden State Warriors. One of the signings for Golden State this offseason, the former Charlotte Hornet and Chicago Bull, is now the backup center in Golden State. As Teague knocks down that free throw, it's now a 43-43 ballgame. Jeff Curry back in this one. He draws Jeff Teague now in defense. As Curry's going to pull it back. Here's Russell on the right side, dishing it to Zeller. He's got Mitchell Robinson, who's played phenomenal defense and board grabbing since coming over in the trade from New York. He's guarding Zeller. They're going to swing it around to Thompson, who has Porter Jr. on him. Tries to drive on him, gets swatted by Mitchell Robinson. There's that defense I'm talking about. Now the Pelicans are going to run. They're going to dish the Zion inside. He's going to put it up, and that's a 2-point lead now for New Orleans. It's 45-43, 2.5 to go in the first half. As D'Angelo Russell will draw it up. And it looks like there was a foul off screen by Steph Curry, which is going to take us to the end of the half. Golden State leads, though, 51-48. So back and forth action. Both teams lobbying for position. Who will take in the second half? We'll find out when we come back. Here are the stats from the halftime report for both teams. Pelicans shooting better, 49%. They just have way more turnovers, which isn't being shown there. But Pelicans got to do a better job of controlling the basketball if they want to win this one. Steph Curry leads the way for Golden State, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists through the first half. And I hear the Pelicans going isolation once more with Porter Jr. They must think he can drive, and he can. That's the second time we've seen him drive on Klay Thompson. And that's another... Well, actually, no, it's not a lead change, but we take a look at the lead changes. There has been plenty in this one. That's a 3-ball by Curry. That's going to miss, and that's going to be a rebound for Cole Anthony. He's going to push up the court. There's Porter Jr. cutting to the basket. He's going to get it with the left hand. So a quick 4 for Porter Jr. to start the second half, and that immediately puts the Pelicans up 52-51. That's another lead change in this one. Do the Warriors have an answer? Steph Curry, he's going to get a screen. Anthony's going to go underneath. He gets lucky that he missed that one. That's a rebound. Zion. Here goes to Ingram. As Pelicans looking to push some pace. A lot of bodies there. It's going to be a loose ball. Zion tried to save it. I don't really think he had to save it. I thought Golden State touched that one last. But nonetheless, that's another turnover for the Pelicans. This is going to be Warriors ball. As we take a look at the league leaders in steals per game. Warriors 5th best team in basketball in steals per game. They're showing why here. They've got their hands on plenty in this one. On Looney, right side, going to dribble it. It's going to give it back up to Curry, who dishes down to Spellman, who's got Porter Jr. on him right now. Spellman has the advantage strength-wise, can't get it to go, however. And they're going to dish it out quick to Anthony. Holiday's going to try to drive. Might have had Porter Jr. for a second. They didn't try it, so they're going to pull it back out. There's now 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Anthony gets a screen from Porter Jr., drives inside. That's a circus-looking layup. He gets it to go. It's Cole Anthony. 20 points per game this season. Saw him the November Rookie of the Month in the Western Conference, as he has made a statement. James Wiseman of the Hornets was the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month, if you didn't catch that in the last episode. Also, if you didn't catch the last episode, franchise NFL, Madden NFL 21 team reveal coming this Friday. So be on the lookout for that. We are actually starting our Madden 21 series on the PS4. And so be on the lookout for that on Friday. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be a very, very special episode. But here's Jrue Holiday driving. Gets past this man. Good finish with the left hand. Jrue Holiday showing that he still has it. And the Pelicans shooting 53% compared to the Warriors 41%. But the Warriors have been draining it from beyond the arc. Only down by 5 points. This time Curry's going to drive inside. Got whacked by Porter Jr. Didn't get the call, but did get the bucket. That's his 20th point on the game, shooting 53%. Steph Curry making the most of his minutes, showing why he's the top scorer in the NBA. Cole Anthony's going to fire up a 3 of his own. He's not going to get it to go, and it looks like an off-ball foul by Zion, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. As Vernon Carey's going to check in for Zion. So Zion already going to go to the bench in the second half. Not sure if he just needs to cool down, or there's a little bit of a He needs a rest, but nonetheless, Vernon Carey comes in. He's definitely been hot, so not a bad replacement here to begin the third quarter. Warriors now with the ball. Here comes Curry. Looks like they're going to try to get it. No, Klay Thompson, excuse me. They're not going to get it to Klay. They're going to give it to Looney. He's going to give it to Russell. 1 second to go. Good defense by Holiday. Forces the miss. Vernon Carey gets the rebound. Cole Anthony's going to give it to Holiday. He had to drive to the basket. Had to gather his feet, though. So that's a missed opportunity for the Pelicans. They're going to try Porter Jr. once more. Give it up to Holiday in the corner. He's going to get a little bit of leeway, and he's going to knock it down. Jrue Holiday, the king of the mid-range on the squad, and knocks it down the 2. Is this now a 5-point lead here for the Pelicans? 8:20 to go in the third quarter. Klay Thompson fades to his right, knocks down the 3. Good shot by Klay. One half of the Splash Bros gets it done there. This is a 2-point lead now for the Pelicans. This game just goes back and forth, back and forth. Cole Anthony now, he's going to pull it from mid-range. He's going to get that one to go. Good shot there by Cole Anthony. 60-56 now. 8 minutes to go in the third. Warriors, a lot of good ball movement on this possession. There's a miss, though, on the 10 seconds of the shot clock. Porter Jr. gets the rebound. He's going to dish it up to Anthony. He's going to give it back to Porter Jr., who's going to miss with the left hand. A little bit of contact. Would like to see Porter Jr. make that one, though. He's kind of, had a very good second half. It looks like 67%, but unfortunately unable to get that one to go. As saw Golden State just capitalize on the transition. It's now a 2-point ball game, as no team can seem to pull away in this one. It's been back and forth, but there's a lob to Carey Jr. Good roll on the screen. As we see him roll right to the basket, use his frame, throw it down with 2 hands. We were very happy that the Atlanta Hawks decided to trade that pick in the draft. He was originally selected by the Hawks, but traded to New Orleans. As Steph Curry has Porter Jr. on him, steps back for 3, doesn't get it to go. That one rattles in and out. As Holiday on the transition, going to find Porter Jr. by himself. He's going to give it back to Anthony. They're going to try to set up a play. Carey Jr. has the ball. He has Steph Curry on him. That's a mismatch. They're not going to take advantage, so they're going to take a 3 from Holiday. Missed opportunity there for the Pelicans. I think Carey Jr. could have easily backed down Curry in the paint. Now Clay's going to get an open 3. He's going to miss. Another fortunate break there for the Pelicans. Ingram gets the rebound, crosses right, finds Carey Jr. That's a long 2 if he wants to take it. Ingram backing down Klay Thompson. He's got 10 seconds. Going to get a screen from Carey. Going to dish it to Carey. He's going to throw it way out of bounds. Not a good pass there. As that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Pelicans lead this one 76-73. They have the lead by 3. And now later in the fourth quarter, they had the lead by 1. As it's now 86-85, 7.5 to go in the fourth. Most of the starters for the Pelicans checking back in this one on the home stretch. That's a 3 ball from Curry. He's going to miss that one. Jrue Holiday gets the rebound. He's going to push the pace. He's going to be met by Curry. He tries to get it inside his eye. That's a bad pass. That's another unfortunate turnover for the Pelicans. A little bit of sloppy basketball in this one. It's going to lead to points on the end there, and Klay Thompson gets past the defense. See the Klay section. Look at all those Klay heads. He's got 24 in this game. Klay Thompson going off silently. That's a silent 24 points. When do you ever say that? Zion backing down. His man throws it off his face. Gets the ball back. That must hurt. Zion Williamson going to try to fade with the left hand. He's not going to get it to go. Rebound Thompson, who's been picking up the pace here in the fourth quarter. He's got Cole Anthony on him. Uses his frame. Gets by him. Good hands by Anthony to stop the drive. So they're going to try to get it to Spellman inside. He's got Ingram on him. Spellman gets in the jump. Doesn't take the shot. 5 seconds left to go. Warriors got to throw up a shot. Clay's going to throw it up. He's going to get it to go. Good release by Klay Thompson. Gets his frame over the much smaller Cole Anthony. Anthony can't do nothing to block that shot. As it's now a 3-point lead here for Golden State. As Porter Jr. has the ball, he now has Klay Thompson guarding him, so Klay is all over the place. He's going to try to fire up a 3 of his own. That's going to break off the back iron. Rebound goes to Curry. Now Curry on the other end. He's going to push the pace. Gets by Anthony. Doesn't pull it up. He's got a lot of bodies on him. And now he's open somehow and puts it up and in. So Curry making magic happen when it looked like nothing was there. That's a 91-86 game now. 5:40 to go in the fourth. Pelicans in danger of letting this one get away. Ingram's going to get a screen. He's going to pull it from the mid-range. He's going to knock that down using his long arms to just rise up over the competition. He's got 11 and 6 rebounds. Back to what I said earlier in the game, you'd like to see Brandon Ingram have more points, especially since he got the big contract. I know I keep saying that, but I just would like to see Ingram be more aggressive. Former number 2 overall pick. He has the talent. He just is playing a little too passive. That's a 3 ball from Clay. That's going to force a timeout from the Pelicans. It's a 6-point game now with 5 to go. And we're going to speed it up a little bit. 2:40 to go. Now it's a 7-point game. Pelicans running out of time in this one. Golden State finally getting some space. That's a long 2 from Spellman. That's not going to go. Rebound, Ingram. He's going to have to push the pace. Pelicans going to have to pick it up a notch. Finds Anthony in the corner. He's going to swing it around to Ingram. He's going to get a screen from Porter Jr. Try to drive on Russell. He's got a much larger shot. He's going to take it, but he's going to miss. Looks like he kind of wore himself out on that possession. Now Thompson with the rebound. Going to find a cutting Curry. Good pass. Cole Anthony just not looking at the ball. And it's now a 9-point lead with a 2-minute warning coming up in the fourth quarter. And this is probably the closest thing we've seen to a double-digit lead. Porter Jr. on the low block. Tries to fade to his right. Gets it to go. So that brings it to within 7. As Pelicans shooting 50%, Golden State shooting 48%. They just have knocked down way more threes than the Pelicans have, which is what you expect from a Golden State squad. Here's another 3-point attempt from Russell. That one's not going to go. Porter Jr. is going to corral the rebound. Carmelo Anthony. Whoa, Cole Anthony. He's going to drive. He's going to get fouled. 7-point game here. He's going to go to the line for some pretty crucial shots. First shot is up and in, so that pushes it to within 6. Second shot from Cole Anthony up, and he's going to break it off the back iron. That's a pretty crucial miss. Now the Warriors are going to get out and running. Curry's underneath the basket. He's going to get fouled. 6-point lead, 1:27 to go. That's actually going to do it here in Golden State. They win this one 109-102. As the Pelicans continue to slide a little bit, can't pick up the win against a vulnerable Golden State squad, and a chance to really make a statement. And that's unfortunate in this one, as they had a good solid game. There's too many turnovers. Klay Thompson led the way for the Warriors, 32 points. Steph Curry had 29 and 9 assists, and D'Angelo Russell had 22. So the triplets putting up 20-plus points apiece, but just a sloppy game overall for the Pelicans. They had the chance to win. They really should have won. Just too many turnovers, too many bad possessions led to their losses. Cole Anthony led the way for the Pelicans, 18. Zion had 18 as well with 11 rebounds. Ingram had 13 and 11, double-double for him. Holiday had 12. Gary Jr. had 12 in 16 minutes, making the most of his opportunities. Porter Jr. had 11, but he took 16 shots. I like Porter Jr., but if he's taking the most shots on the team, that's usually not a good recipe for success, as that's what our team looks like. More news around the league. Looks like Marvin Bagley of the Kings wants out. He's demanding a trade. He's tired of playing in Sacramento, and he wants to be moved. The former number 2 overall pick out of Duke says, "I'm ready for my time with the Kings to come to an end." Fortunately, the Kings do own a team option for next year, so there's no guarantee he has to be moved this year. Take a look at the next game. We drop this one to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Anthony Davis continues to mash and destroy his former team, putting up 36 and 15 boards. Zion had 29 points and 14 rebounds of his own. Just wasn't enough to get the win in Los Angeles. And the next one in San Antonio, we do win though, 132-119. DeMar DeRozan led the way for the Spurs, 34 points. Rudy Gay had 23 as well. Jrue Holiday led the way for the Pelicans, 26 points. Cole Anthony had 25, and then a pair of 24s from Ingram and Williamson. So a good scoring effort from those four. And then back to around the league, we see another re-signing. Kyle Lowry wants to stay in Toronto for the rest of his career. He signs a 3-year, $55.54 million deal. A little bit of a pay decrease, but he is getting older at 34, looking for one more title. He's willing to take a pay cut to make it happen. And then in this one, we dropped our last game in this episode, 106-104 at home against the Utah Jazz. Couldn't complete the comeback. Holiday and Williamson had 22 apiece for us, while the Jazz were led by Mike Conley and the returning Muricic from Europe, as they had 24 apiece. So a little bit of a skid here for the Pelicans. They now sit at 11-10, and the next time we see them, they'll be playing at home against the Spurs, who they just beat earlier in the week, who are 12-10. So a good even matchup between these two squads, a chance for one team to really pull ahead. But that's going to do it in this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, we couldn't pick up the dub in this one against the Dubs, but we'll see what happens against the San Antonio Spurs. Thank you for watching once more. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below if you want more franchise content, as we are on the road to 100 subscribers. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.